Alright, treasure in the Royal Tower.
Hi there, it's me, Nancy Drew.
To meet
You're
Miss
just in time for my
Hotchkiss.
latest mystery. Treasure in the Royal Tower.
Oh.
Choose your difficulty level.
Yeah. Senior
Dear George,
detective.
so much from my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. What's more, the owner, Christy Lane, my father's friend, is away on business. I tried to ask the caretaker, Dexter Egan, how I could contact her, but he said he didn't know. Doesn't that seem odd? I couldn't help
Yes,
feeling like there
very.
was something he wasn't telling me.
Oh my goodness.
All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big
Switches.
plans to explore
Oh.
the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. Of course, I'll have to save some time to meet Jacques Brunet, the French ski instructor. Tell Beth she'll be the first to know if he's half as gorgeous in person as he looks on his
Yikes.
website. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
I think.
Now all I need is a mailbox.
Oh, okay. I think all of our letters were to Bess up until this point, right? Locker 310, combination 517. Okay. What a start. What a start to the game. Wickford Castle Vacation Resort. Butteridge, Wisconsin. In 1920, Ezra Wickford, the inventor of chocolate milk, dreamed of building a castle like no other. The project took 7 years, 132 carpenters, and millions of dollars, but by the time it was done, Wickford Castle had become an architectural marvel. Then in 1945, Wickford mysteriously locked himself away in the castle and allowed the place to fall into a state of decline. After Wickford's death, the castle was closed down for many years, its fate unknown, until it was finally inherited and reopened by his great niece, Christy Lane, in 1990. Now it is one of the most popular vacation resorts in the Midwest. What to do while you're here? Lose yourself in the castle. The castle is a maze of corridors, and some of them lead nowhere. No one knows why Ezra included these dead ends in his castle design, but everyone agrees he must have had quite an imagination. Learn the story of the 18th century French tower. During his travels in France, Wickford became so enchanted with the Chateau Romont that he bought the castle's grand tower and had it built onto this castle in 1924. Few people have ever seen the inside of the tower because Mr. Wickford kept it sealed off. The tower is still closed, but in the coming months, Christy Lane plans to open it up to guests and offer guided tours. Plans to restore the vintage 1920s elevator. Also while in France, Wickford acquired the majestic library and many of its contents from the estate of Jean Lebeau. The room is filled with antique books, both French and English. It's worth a visit just to see Marcel Bonnet's famous portrait of Marie Antionette, which is imported from the Chateau Romont. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but I'm sorry, I'm trying. We're located just at the foot of scenic Butter Ridge. In the winter months, guests enjoy skiing on some of the best groomed slopes in the Midwest. In the warmer months, guests love the hike to Butter Lovers Lake. What the fuck? The mountain fields are covered with the region's magnificent wildflowers. Look for lady slippers, skunk cabbage, black-eyed Susans, butterfly weed, devil's paintbrush, toadflax, and more. No matter how you spend your time at Wickford Castle, you're bound to have an adventure. think that was it. Achoo. Bless. Ooh, oh yes, we get to order stuff. Baby back ribs with creature of the night barbecue sauce, fried bologna, sandwich supreme on white bread, crushed potato chip sprinkles, 50 cents. Anchovy heaven, Caesar salad with eternity of garlic croutons, hot diggity, all you can eat fried chicken drumsticks, something smoking chili cheese dog, better than nothing broccoli surprise, white cheddar ice cream, like, ew, what? Chocolate mayhem, odyssey to banana land, key to enlightenment, lime pie, sugar crusted rhubarb, jerky royal. Yes, we must keep that. You never know when we need to order. Back to the good old alarm clock, normal telephone, operator 0. Great Scots, what is that noise?
Sounds
Oh yeah.
like the radiator is broken.
Yeah, it's something. Sassy Detective. Alright, this is my favorite magazine to see every... Well, not every game, but they're in a lot of the games. So, like, Sassy Detective, and then it gives us a... And it just happens to give us a clue of what we need. We're in Wisconsin. For whatever reason, it always really surprised me very early on that we went to a place like Wisconsin. Because, like... I don't know. I feel like Minnesota, Wisconsin, we're pretty boring up here. Most people aren't like, I'm gonna go there. When we touch things, some of the oil from our skin is left behind on the surface of the thing we have touched. Our fingertips each have a unique pattern on them, and the oil shows or prints this pattern. The term fingerprint, when you touch several surfaces of the same fingertip, the oil begins to get used up, so the fingerprint becomes lighter and lighter. The most common method of discovering fingerprints is called dusting. When you brush a light powder over a surface, the powder or dust will cling to the oil left by fingertips, revealing the fingertips. Now, Sassy Detectives put two and two together to figure out how to determine a keypad access code. Here's a little test. If you saw the 4 fingerprints below, what order would you put them in, from first to last? 1, 7, 3, 5. Thank you, Sassy Detective. You've taught me much. I don't know how I would... What? Why can't I go? Oh, it's a closet. I would not have survived St. Nancy Drew without you. Okay. Okay. I feel like I always get really lost here in the beginning. I guess let's go tackle this way first. Okay. I think there's a dead end here. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe there... Maybe we can go down these? No, we can't, because it's too dark. Right?
It's too dark. I should take the elevator.
Nancy, where's your sense of adventure? Okay. So... Keep going. This is a dead end, surely.
Dead end.
Dead end. She's so disappointed. She's like, God damn it. Fooled again. Okay. Alright, so this is the elevator. Hotchkiss is in there. She shan't talk to us unless, I think it's nighttime when she comes out, for whatever reason. I think that's supposed to be Marie Antionette. I'm pretty sure. I'm not an expert. I'm pretty confident. I don't think we can find anything in here until later. Okay. Whoops. Oh god.
This one goes nowhere.
That's what you think. Okay. This,
I've hit the wall.
yeah, also a dead end. Okay. Our first victim.
I should wait until I'm alone.
Like I said,
Hello,
our first
Miss
victim.
Drew. Did you get squared away upstairs?
Yes.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Egan. My room is charming, but I think there's something wrong with my radiator. It hisses, and there's a clanging noise, too. Would you mind checking it out for me?
Sorry about that inconvenience, but you're just gonna have to sit tight for a while. I'm the only one on duty while the owner's away. And around here it seems like even if it ain't broke, it still needs fixing.
Sorry.
Last time I checked, there were only 24 hours in a day. And now to make matters worse, there have been a couple of incidents.
I forgot I'm display capturing, so you see me adjust my volume.
I hope it's nothing serious. The owner, Christy Lane, is a friend of my father's, and I know how much she loves this castle.
Everything's under control. Is there something else, Miss Drew?
Saucy.
I just need a stamp to send this letter, and then I'll be off to explore the castle.
Well, I can take your letter, but the mail's not going anywhere for a while. It's snowing like there's no tomorrow out there. So explore all you want. Take the grand tour. But forget about the library. It's off limits.
Sounds like you mean business,
Joker.
Mr. Egan.
It's a
What
joke.
happened? Too many overdue books?
Someone
pissed.
vandalized our historic library. Really turned the place upside down. The owner, Miss Lane, she's gonna be pretty upset.
Why would anyone want to vandalize the library?
Monsters.
I have no idea. I straightened up in there before check-in yesterday and everything was fine. Now it looks like a bomb went off. Books everywhere and somebody hacked a big hole in one of the walls. I locked the place up and called the police, but who knows when they'll be able to get here.
Wow, a hole in the wall? What do you think they were looking for?
I can't tell, but somebody's definitely after something.
What else has gone wrong?
Well, this Professor Hotchkiss just called me in a terrible flap, saying our room's been robbed.
Uh-oh.
I went up there, but she wouldn't open the door to talk about it. Wouldn't even tell me what was missing. So what's she want me to do about it?
We're gonna help you. It's gonna be okay, bud. Yeah, how can we
Sounds like
help?
you're swamped, Mr. Egan. Is there any way I can help?
Well, Hotchkiss has a pair of ski boots in the basement. The Frenchman's been working on them for her, but he won't deliver them. Says he's a ski instructor, not a bellhop.
Dude, do your
I
job.
hate
like,
to
what-
ask this, but if you could grab those boots and bring them up to her, it might smooth her feathers. Sure would smooth mine.
I got you, bud. Say less.
Can you do something about my radiator?
Sorry, not yet.
So, how long have you been working here?
A while.
Okay.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Great talk, great talk. Alright. That's a nice crackling fire I hear. Major figures and events of the French Revolution. Oh, it was her, I think. Okay, Marie Antionette, born in Vienna, Austria on November 2nd, 1755. She was the youngest daughter of Francis I and Maria Theresa. Emperor and Empress of the Holy Roman Empire. In 1770, as a young teenager, she was obliged to wed Louis XVI of France to symbolize an alliance between France and her parents' dynasty, the Habsburgs of Austria. 4 years later, Marie Antionette became Queen of France when her husband was crowned King Louis XVI. As queen, her lavish lifestyle made her unpopular. While the commoners stood in breadlines praying for food, they cursed the queen who was living so comfortably in her grand palace. The people's discontent grew and grew until a full-scale revolution broke out in 1789. In 1791, it looked like the monarchy would not survive, and Marie sought assistance from other European rulers. It was arranged for the king and queen to escape Paris on the night of June 20th, but revolutionary forces apprehended the royal couple at Varennes on June 25th and escorted them back to Paris as prisoners. On August 10th, 1792, the monarchy was finally overthrown. Marie Antoinette spent the rest of her life in Parisian prisons. Louis XVI was executed on orders from the National Convention in January 1783, and in August the Queen was put in solitary confinement in the conciergerie. Marie Antoinette was brought before the Revolutionary Tribunal on October 14, 1793, and guillotined 2 days later. She was executed without proof of the crimes for which she was accused. The guillotine. I do have this diagram written down. I think it is important. I think it's something we have to know about. I might be wrong, but I think it is. It isn't certain who actually invented the guillotine, but we do know that it was named after Dr. Joseph Guillotin, who recommended its use to the National Assembly in France in 1789 as the most humane and efficient form of capital punishment. A guillotine similar to this one was used to behead thousands, including Marie Antoinette, during the French Revolution. Major figures. Oh, this is book 2. Alright. The storming of the I think you say Bastille, isn't that how you say that? On July 14, 1789, an angry Parisian mob stormed and captured the old royal prison known as the... Is it the Bastille? Yeah, I think so. The mob was looking for weapons and ammunition. The governor was killed. The 7 inmates, none of them political prisoners, were freed. After the prison was overthrown, its thick walls were torn down. When told what had taken place, King Louis XVI exclaimed, "Why, this is a revolt!" "No, sire," was the reply. "It is a revolution." And indeed, the first outbreak of violence marked the true beginning of the revolution. After July 14th, there was no going back. The mob who participated in the takeover later became known as Les Vainqueurs de la Bastille. Jean Leboeuf, born to 1768 to 1812, born to peasant farmers. Jean Leboeuf. Jean? Is it no? No, it's Jean, right? Became one of the commanders of the French Revolutionary Army at the age of 22. He is best known for foiling Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette's attempt to escape Paris in June 1791. After hearing rumors of their planned escape, Leboeuf organized troops to intercept the fleeing royal couple. The king and queen were captured at Varennes and escorted back to Paris as prisoners. The monarchy was finally overthrown less than 14 months later. Leboeuf later became a general under Napoleon Bonaparte and a member of the new French aristocracy. He amassed great wealth and built a beautiful chateau that became known through the French upper class for its splendid library. Leboeuf died in the War of 1812. Ironically, the great general was not killed by enemy soldiers, but by food poisoning that resulted from eating a can of rancid beef. The chateau remained in his name until the 1920s, when his then impoverished family was forced to sell off his estate. Hi, Dan. This was the first game to be released on the 2 games per year schedule. Max Hall checks stated this was due to game distributors dropping the price of computer games, and it was needed to continue producing the adventure series. So because they were dropping the price of games, they needed to pump out more games in a short amount of time. I feel like we should look at that, but like,
Hi, I'm Lisa. Did you hear what happened? Someone broke into the library and vandalized it. Dexter locked it up. He's saying the culprit must be one of us in the castle. Can you believe it?
For some reason, I never felt like her voice matched how she looked.
Yeah, Dexter just told me the library is a disaster area and that it's totally off limits.
Too bad, huh? I'm dying to see what they did to it. Don't quote me on this, but I think Dexter has an extra key to the library somewhere around his desk.
Lisa is reading the same magazine with Linda Penvillin on the cover and Maddie Jensen's interview. What?
I guess you've really got your finger on the pulse around here. Any other castle scandal I should know about?
Oh, we got scandal, honey.
Oof.
Professor Hotchkiss is claiming she's been robbed, for one thing. But the real scandal is downstairs. His name is Jacques Brunet.
Jacques.
What do you know about Professor Hotchkiss?
Oh my gosh, wait till you hear this. Hotchkiss is this nutty old woman who's always typing and talking to herself in her room. I was walking past her door earlier, and I heard her screaming that her room had been robbed.
Hotchkiss is the best, okay? The best.
You said she's a professor. Do you know what she teaches?
I'm really not sure. She just kept wailing, "My theory, my theory." I think she teaches history, or maybe a foreign language. I thought I heard a couple of French words pop out of her mouth. But don't quote me on that either. I only barely passed Spanish in high school.
You're nutty, Dan. Alright, Hotchkiss is le best. Habla español?
Español?
Hardly. I'm just a humble photojournalist covering weird old mansions in the Midwest, and this place is one of the weirdest. Did you know Ezra Wickford, the original owner, shut himself away in here for like 50 years?
No speak the English.
I wonder why he was so antisocial.
Creepy, right? I mean, did we stumble onto the set of As the Castle Turns or what? Well, you probably want to get settled. I wonder what we're gonna do with ourselves while we're all cooped up in this place.
Braid each other's hair.
Magazine.
Paint each
Stay
other's
warm.
nails. Stay warm. Oh, that's right. We can use this to go down the stairs, but we can't actually go to the second floor with that. Semper ubi sabubi. That looks awfully suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
It's locked.
Alright, that's the library. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can I, like... Can I... There we go. Alright. I don't even know what it means. I just, like... That's the... Is that Scarlet Hand that girl is always like, Semper ubi sabubi? I'm like... Yep. Or is that Tomb of the Lost Queen? No, I think it's Scarlet Hand, isn't it? Ba-da-ding. Always wear underwear? How is... I think we should definitely mess with that. I deleted all of my saves, so we're no longer gonna have the Nenya. So we'll just start doing Nenya instead of take 2. Alright. We know what to do. First, we check this.
What is the meaning of it?
I'm funny. It's so funny. What is the meaning of this? Fear not.
Hello there, Dead End. My name's Nancy Drew.
What is the meaning of this? Standard package day, $10. Junior, senior. Alright, our second victim.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle Jacques Brunet.
Je
So,
m'appelle Nancy
What brings
Drew.
you to beautiful Wisconsin?
Bonjour. Je m'appelle Nancy Drew. I'm here on vacation. What's your excuse?
My
What's
excuse?
your excuse? Nancy, keep it in your pants. We've got Ned, okay?
Yeah, what brings a professional skier from France to Wisconsin? Why not
Right, that's what I'm
Aspen
saying.
or Lake Tahoe?
I am here for Isabelle, mon petit chou. She is an American studying at the university in Madison, and I've asked her to marry me. That is excuse enough to be in Wisconsin, n'est-ce pas? And besides, I am not the first French work of art to end up here.
Ho ho ho.
Ah, so you came halfway across the world for love. That's a fine excuse. So, when's the wedding?
As soon as possible.
Why the rush?
Do not ask me about the affairs of my heart, Nancy, or I will think you are trying to steal it. But tell me,
Mayhaps I
how will you
am.
spend your time here, Nancy?
So I could stab it. I mean,
I'm dying to have a look inside that library. I heard it was vandalized. Do you know anything?
Nancy, a pretty girl should not worry herself with this type of thing while she is on vacation. I should warn you, Dexter is very protective of this place. He does not take kindly to people snooping around where they should not.
what's the matter if I'm a pretty woman? Like, what? What? Exactly, Dan.
Thanks for the tip, but I think Dexter and I are going to get along just fine.
Get along just fine, you say? Ah, a woman who knows her own powers of persuasion. Elle est dangereuse, non? Ciao!
Yes, yes. Oui, oui. Okay. One of these we can open. I think it's this one. It's like 517. I feel like I struggled the first time trying to figure out how to get this to work.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
The fuck is this shit? The lies? Slander? Ooh. Mary, Sammy, Christy, Jacques, Dexter. We never meet Sammy and Mary. Who are these people? Imposters.
It's like the North Pole out there.
Yeah, better not. Better not.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Tell me about these boxes you're making.
When I am not skiing, I need some other way to express myself. So voila! I make these hot boxes for keeping secrets safe. I'm sure you have many secrets, Nancy.
Oh, I do.
Do you know much about the tower that's closed off? I heard the original owner imported it from France.
It comes from the Chateau Rochemont in a town in France near where I grew up. And Marie Antionette used to visit this tower when she was Queen of France. Until she lost her head in the Revolution, that is.
Rochemont, I have to remember that. I said that wrong.
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
I need to bring
less.
Professor Hotchkiss her boots. Do you have them?
Yes, I fixed her boots. But you should be relaxing by the fire, sipping cocoa, Nancy. Not running errands for Dexter.
Well, you're certainly
I'll
not
talk to
doing
you
it.
later.
A bientôt.
A bientôt. Okay. Uh-oh. This ain't mine. But you can be damn sure I'm gonna snoop. Helen Corp. Fake. She's fake. Slice. What does that even say? Oh my goodness, I can't. Oh, Tanya. Tanya something. Oh, Gooding. She's not who she says she is. Look at it. Oh wait, I'm gonna for our address book, write these down. I think that's it. Let me out. How do I get out of this? There we go.
It's locked.
What?
It's locked.
What? Fine. Didn't want to use it anyways. Should we confront her? I know you're not who you say you are. Oh, she's not there. Wow. Okay, I think Hotchkiss is down this way. Whoops.
Yes, hello? Is that Jacques with my boots?
Actually, it's Nancy Drew. But I do have your boots for you.
Oh, good. Boots, fine. Thank you, thank you. Everything is fine. Just leave the boots at the door,
Oh,
please.
she blinked.
Yeah. Oh, and it seems I'm out of change. I'll just have to tip you the next time, Mandy.
It's Nancy. This one.
No tip is necessary, Professor Hotchkiss. I don't actually work here. My name's Nancy Drew. I heard your room was robbed, and I'd like to find out what was taken so that Mr. Egan can report it.
Everything's under control, dear. Nothing to report. Thank you for my boots. My poor feet have been feeling so exposed.
You're gonna wear these around the place? Like, what? Okay. Just, like, turned away, and all of a sudden they're just gone. Like, okay. Let's just suck them on up. Alright, let's go to our room. If I even know how to get back there. This one? Oh yeah, make it later. Go check out the desk. Third rock from the sun had one of my favorite TV quotes when he tells the students to line up into a circle. Yoink. Exactly. No, stop. Not here anymore. Okay. Don't mind if I just take that. Steno book. Oops. To-do list. Skip your first boots, refund guests who canceled, snowplow, try to reach Christie, change library code, change building tower. Place in there, keep searching, get post back to professor. Check basement circuit breaker, get dinner orders from guests. Okay. And now you know what we do. We go check library. Is Hotchkiss down here? No. Let's save. I'm scared. Keep searching.
It's locked.
Uh-oh. Nancy, turn around. We gotta leave.
Well, well, well. Look who returned to the scene of the crime. You're out of here.
Didn't you hear Dexter coming?
Yeah, but I didn't know what to do. I guess I just froze.
It's not like you, Nancy. You always know how to make an emergency exit. Maybe you really do need some rest.
Who can think of rest and relaxation when there's a mystery to solve?
Alright, so I think we can't do that yet. We need to... Wait, let me try one more time. Do we need to look at the thing and leave? The heck? Did I break the elevator? I broke the elevator, didn't I? When I was messing around with the circuits. God damn it. No, go down.
Can I help you?
About my radiator, Mr. Egan. Do you think you'll be able to fix it anytime soon?
Sorry, not yet. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell. Could you check the circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
You
Some
got it.
vacation this is turning into.
Ew, I think you'd look creepy if you had a mustache. I'm glad he doesn't.
Hi there, how's it going?
What do you know about Jacques Brunet?
Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics? He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now, but at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
So tell me more about the life of a photojournalist. It must be very glamorous at times.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about the pay, I can tell you that much.
Look at Emily. Sorry. What the heck? I'm H. Help me, I've fallen over. No, I want to save it. Oh, Emily already has. Good. That's funny. Did G get a reduction?
There was a little mix-up with the lockers, and I accidentally opened yours.
Yeah, and?
Well, I was kind of
We're
confused.
some snoopers.
I was just trying to see whose stuff was in there, and I found a bunch of IDs in your bag. They all had your picture and other people's names on them.
A savvy photojournalist always carries a couple of alternate identities, Nancy. When you're working under deadline, you don't always have time to play by the rules. I'm sure you know what I mean.
No.
Does your job take you to exotic, far-off places?
Well, there is a lot of travel. Too bad I'm so useless with foreign languages.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Alright. To the circuit breaker. I don't even remember how I figured this out. Okay, they start like this. Is it just like a like you try it out? Let's just try those. Hey, let's go, let's go. Let's see, I think that like lever thing does the elevator. Let's see if the elevator will come down. Yeah. That's right, biche. Alright, anyways. Just tell me fix the light.
Yes?
I don't want to pester you, Mr. Egan, but the radiator...
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker. Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
No problem, boss.
No problem. Then will you fix my goddamn radiator? Man. If I had a penny every time Nancy gets roped into doing mundane things by these people, be goddamn rich.
Ugh! Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
Hi, Professor. I thought you might be getting hungry in there. Could I relay a dinner order for you?
Oh, hard to think of food, Candy, when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going.
Ew.
But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
Man, every nickname she comes up with, so... Oh my goodness. Oh, I just want... Oh god, I just want to leave. Mandy, Candy, Fanny. It's fucking Nancy. Nancy! Oh my goodness.
Yes?
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Bye, kiddo.
Yikes. Back we go. Hi, Sparks. You don't know what to play now? I don't know, man. Something fun? Hehe. Now, I want couscous.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata? Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening
She's
the
gonna
door
make
so
me
I can
put
give it to you?
I'm gonna slide it.
Oh, you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff.
Yeah, because sliding a menu under your door can make funny stuff happen.
Baby back ribs, yes. Oh, chili cheese dog, fried bologna sandwich. I'm not usually much of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please. Chicken, that is. Cluck, cluck.
Sure.
My god, that's
50
so many.
drumsticks. Whatever makes you happy.
Rock and roll, dear.
Fuck is she gonna do with 50 goddamn drumsticks? My god. Where's she packing it all? Yeah, we do. We do indeed. Oh no.
Can I help you?
The professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your radiator's as good as fixed.
Heck
Okay.
yes. Thank
See
you,
ya,
Mr.
Mr. Egan.
Egan.
Alrighty then.
2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Hey. The fuck, Sparks? That's messed up. Ah, shit. Do I need to know these things for the... £640.
It's stuck.
Don't say, Nancy. Good thing we can climb on out of here.
I'm not sure if I can make it.
Woo!
Oh, you!
Oh shit, I forgot to check if there was anything there. Well, we did it.
It's locked.
We did it. We did it. Where are we? This is second level. Alright. Change the time. Talk to Dexter. Talk to Jacques. Dexter, my man. The elevator.
If it isn't Nancy Can-Do Drew, I'll get on that radiator right away.
That's right.
But be sure to tell Jock to defrost the chicken, okay?
Nancy Can-Do Drew,
I was in the
that's
elevator
right.
and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
You got it.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Fuck about
Ah,
you.
Nancy, comment ça va?
Lisa told me you were in the Olympics. What was that like?
Disappointing, frustrating, humiliating.
What?
Oh, what happened?
It was the worst day of my life. To fall flat on my face with my family, my country, and the rest of the world watching.
Dexter needs you to
Toby's
defrost
like-
that big bag of chicken legs.
Lays his heart out to me.
Oh, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
And we're just like, hey. He's like, okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Did you see I fixed your radiator?
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
No, thank you. Just, alright, thanks. Or just like, okay, that's cool. You did it. Congrats. Like, so mean. Nancy.
Hello?
George, it's Nancy.
Great timing, Nancy. Bess and I were just saying how we wish we were out on the ski slopes with you. Hang on, I'll get her to pick up the other phone. Hey, Bess, our favorite detective's on the phone.
Hey, Nancy. How's the vacation?
See, Bess, I think, is the same. George's voice changed,
I guess
though.
you haven't gotten my letter. Not only do I have a blizzard on my hands, but I may have stumbled onto another case, too. The castle library was vandalized, and one of the other guests says her room was robbed.
Boy, oh boy. Have you searched the library for clues yet?
Well, that's the thing. Dexter Egan, the caretaker, says it's locked up and off limits until the police can get here. But who knows when that'll be.
That's funny, Nancy. I didn't know the phrase off limits was even in your vocabulary.
Seriously, though. Don't you think that your dad's friend, Christy Lane, would feel better knowing that you're on the case, at least until the police can take over?
She's right, Nancy. I mean, who knows what this Egan guy is all about anyway? Sounds like you're just gonna have to find an alternative entrance to that library.
Here I go again. Just hope I don't have to slide down the chimney.
And what about this robbery? Who got robbed?
I'm not sure. The guest's name is Professor Hotchkiss. I think she's a bit eccentric.
See, I
You
would...
mean weird?
eccentric.
Nutso? A few sandwiches short of a picnic?
Nah, I think
you
eccentric
guys.
is a good
I
way to
just mean
describe
that
her.
I'm not sure how reliable her testimony will be.
Yeah, but she'll probably tell you something important, whether she means to or not.
I met my ski instructor, Jacques Brunet. He sure is French.
Ooh la la, those accents should be illegal.
I hate to break
Ooh
it to
la
you,
la.
Bess, but he's engaged.
Now there's a real crime.
Right, Bess. Humanity is devastated.
They
I met this
definitely
nice
are.
woman, Lisa Ostrom.
What's her deal?
She's a photojournalist doing a story on the castle. She sure got me curious about that tower.
Oh yeah? Does she know where the entrance is?
But
I
yeah.
don't think so.
Well, keep an eye on her, Nancy. Those photojournalists are born snoopers, you know.
George, are you suggesting that Nancy is a second-class snooper? You're going to give our friend a complex.
Oh,
Oh.
right. Like Nancy doesn't know she's the Prime Minister of snooping.
That's right. Prime Minister of snooping over
I'm
here.
trying to meet with Professor Hotchkiss to find out what was stolen from her room, but she won't open her door to discuss it.
That's odd. I wonder what she's so nervous about. I'll bet she's hiding something in her room.
Like what, Bess? The elephant that trampled the library? She's probably just a little freaked. I mean, if her room
Elephant
really
that
was
trampled
robbed,
the library.
you'll find a way to make her trust you, Nancy. I'll bet Bess's last slice of pizza on it.
Hey.
Got the pizza.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Nancy.
See ya!
Let's make it nighttime and see if we can check out the elevator. Assumed it was broken. Yeah. Alright, so now we can go. Oh, wait. Is there anything?
It's stuck.
Now. Where's that go?
The elevator's in the way.
Oh. We'll figure it out. Okay. Hehe, vent crawling. The elevator's broken. Did you try pressing the button? No. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I think this is on a...
Okay, I hear you. Darn you, crazy old man. I know you hid that thing around here somewhere. The least you could have done was left me a hint.
How come everyone talks to themselves? Honestly, that's what I want to know.
I don't have time to clean this up.
Why does the puzzle seem mislike? Wait, which puzzle? The fact that I was confused with the elevator? I'm glad he didn't hear that, you know, like when I went up there. Feels good, man. Oh, yeah. The Diary of Hans Axel von Fersen. He was a Swedish-French soldier and diplomatic agent who became a close friend of Queen Marie Antionette during the early 1780s and went on to work for the counter-revolutionary movement of after 1789. After Antoinette's execution in 1793, von Fersen wrote about her every year on the anniversary of her death until his own death in 1810. Many scholars have concluded that he must have been in love with her. His diary recounts his political movements during this time and provides us with valuable historical insight into the political climate in France at the end of the 18th century. Secrets like you open a door. That box is... I see. One day we'll play that one too. Thanks to the fine scholarship of Melissa St. John, these story document has... Okay. June 3rd, 1791. The trouble in France continues to mount. The revolutionaries have forced the king and queen to return to the Tuileries in Paris, where they are living like virtual prisoners. I'm working with the counter-revolutionaries to help the royal couple escape to England. June 18th. Everything is arranged. False passports, a carriage, disguises. Just after midnight on Tuesday, the king and queen dressed as servants will slip out of the city by coach. I will be their driver. I have instructed Marie to bring her jewels with her. If they are stopped, she may be able to bargain with the revolutionaries. Her diamonds for her life. I can have no peace until I know that she is safe beyond the treachery of this revolution. Ooh, he's in love with her. June 27th. Alas, what a cursed night. I had not expected that Commander Leboeuf, Marie's most outspoken enemy, would be present at the checkpoint in Varennes. Marie tried to negotiate, but that scoundrel took her jewels and threw her at the mercy of his revolutionary apes anyway. I was helpless to stop him. She and Louis were escorted back to Paris like common criminals. The situation is grim indeed. July 1st. I still cannot speak to the Queen as she is kept under full-time surveillance. I am waiting orders from Vienna as to what to do next, but I hear that it may be too late to save Marie or her husband. The thought of her suffering destroys me. The true Marie Antionette is ghoul and survives escaping the revolution. Oh! Vampire Massacre. Yeah. That's cool. Nice big hole.
Sure is dusty.
Say less. Oh. Okay, we'll come back to that. An Atlas of the United States. Oh yeah, this is all the Wisconsin stuff. Madison, Wisconsin. I think I have all of this written down. Yeah, pretty much all of it. Organized as Terry, July 4th, 1836. Wow. Wood violet, sugar maple, robin, badger, white-tailed deer, dairy cow, honeybee, milk, song on Wisconsin, dance the polka. Well. Whew, sheesh. 3-3. 3 star 2-7 7-2 question mark. I don't know, I have it written down. I feel like we like violate this picture later on. For some reason. We're just like, hit and it's open. True stories behind famous portraits. Let them eat cake. Supposedly she never said that. Yeah. I kind of doubt she did. Of the many great portraits painted by Marcel Bonnet during his career, none has fueled more controversy and gossip than this portrait of Marie Antoinette, which was completed only months before the revolution broke out. It all began when King Louis XVI, Marie's husband, commissioned an opulent jeweled tiara for her birthday. Set in the tiara were a ruby, an emerald, a sapphire, and a 52-carat diamond, bigger than any diamond ever before, worn by French royalty. Marie was horrified by the tiara's extravagance and refused to wear it. It is even rumored that she referred to it as my crown of ruination, though no one knew what she meant by this. When it came time to have her portrait painted by the master, Marie insisted on posing away from the palace at Versailles in the tower room of the Chateau, how do you say it, Rochemont, where she often visited to escape the growing turmoil in Paris. Further, the queen refused to be painted wearing the tiara. King Louis was furious, but Marie would not budge. She chose to ornament herself with a purple rose instead, not just a flower, but a symbol of her willful defiance of her husband's wishes. When the portrait was finished, she gave it to the Rochemonts in appreciation of their loyal friendship. Shortly thereafter, the revolution erupted in full. When Marie Antoinette and her husband were arrested, the queen refused to reveal the whereabouts of the tiara. Even after her execution, neither the tiara nor the magnificent jewels it contained were ever found. To this day, speculation and heated debate continues about what became of the Crown of Ruination. The painting is now in the hands of a private American collector. Thanks, Dan. I'm trying. Not my forte, but for you I try. Do we need to know what's in the crown? Hopefully not. I felt like I was gonna do something with this, like, chess piece, but guess not. A sly rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. Ooh! Okay. Oh, can I move this? Oh, what? Oh. Does this actually mean anything? Sly rabbit will have 3 openings to its den. So do we have to choose which ones? Okay, let's come back to this. How do I get out of this? Oh god, I'm stuck. Assume that means we have to choose 3 numbers. Oh. Purple-Hearted Queen by Hotchkiss. Traditional history books have seldom mentioned it, but there's ample evidence that Marie Antoinette's favorite color was purple. This is not any insignificant fact, as some might think, but one that may offer great insight into the character of a queen, who I believe has been hastily and unfairly judged, both in her lifetime and up to today. Purple is traditionally considered to be a color of majesty or royalty, but this does not mean that it is merely a color of wealth and power. On a deeper level, purple symbolizes loyalty, dignity, wisdom, and truth. I don't know if that's important. Loyalty, dignity, wisdom, and truth. Okay. When Marie had her portrait painted by the master Marcel Bonnet, she chose to pose holding a purple rose instead of wearing the extravagant diamond tiara that King Louis XVI had given her. She knew that it would be insensitive to wear such a tiara at a time when the French masses were starving and angry. By choosing the rose, Marie acted with wisdom and loyalty to her people. Oh, maybe I'll underline those ones. Wisdom. Loyalty. As one of the last acts of her short life, Marie chose to wear purple slippers for her walk to the guillotine. Convicted of crimes for which she never confessed, crimes that were never proven, Marie accepted her death sentence with resignation. However, she walked to meet her death in her favorite purple slippers. She expressed her unshakable dignity and her silent protests as to the truth of her innocence. Let's see. Oh, wait. How did I suddenly... Oh. Okay. Hello. Can I... Oh. have it written down. Where's the coordinates for... Shoot, I don't have them written down. I assume we're putting in the coordinates for Wisconsin. Because it gives us... Oh, whoops, there they are. That's why I couldn't find them. Okay. Eau Claire. Oh, we're up here, right here. Butter Ridge. This is where we are. And me, I'm like right over here. Okay. Latitude and longitude. Same, honestly. The thing I try to remember is latitude, you're laying down, right? Isn't that how that works? Okay. Oh, well. Ah, here we go. -15, 10, -5. Say less. Which one do I press, though? Not that one. I need a globe with the secret compartment. Right? Wouldn't that be so fun? Write my entire life's story in it and just protect it in there. Hello, secret room. Oh. 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 I was just trying to light the place up, but thank you. I feel like I should take that. The castle's been empty for many years now. These hallways just echo in vain. And oh, how I miss you, my one-time son. My anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet. The money could hardly have mattered. That $50 I had given you twice, but instead my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up. Talk through it, as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love. Perhaps you left misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Only old bygones are bygone with me. So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your lucky charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter. Farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughters brought me. My darling, young, rascally boy. Latitude's up and down? I thought... Oh my god, I don't know anything. I don't know, man. Alright. Thinking spot, my refuge. Yeah, okay, I wrote that one down already. Feels good, man. Daisy. Frida. Do I need to know their names? Oh. Minnie. I like that he named them all. That's cute. Oh. There's more. When he was good, he was very good. Dexter, the sun in my life. The young buckaroos. Certificate of service. Madison. Students from all corners of Wisconsin competed at the Badger State Spelling Bee in Madison on Saturday. The day began with 116 finalists, ages 9 to 15, at Capital Elementary School. After 14 rounds of competition, there were 3 remaining finalists. Marcia Eldridge of Dresser, Tanya Jones of Ladysmith, and Dexter Egan of Butter Ridge. In the end, Egan, a 5th grader, correctly spelled sesquicentennial? Sesquicentennial. To earn an all-expense-paid trip next month to the Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C., not to mention a trophy and statewide fame. After the contest, Dexter said he had been preparing for the event since last fall. The charming 11-year-old was just one of more than 50,000 elementary and junior high students in Wisconsin who participated in the classroom, school, city, and county competitions that led to Saturday's competition. Several hundred people from around the state drove to Madison to watch the event. Among those in the audience was the chocolate milk tycoon, Ezra Wickford, who is Egan's adoptive father. When asked how he felt about Dexter's victory, Wickford said he felt like the proudest dad on earth and added adopting Dexter was the best thing I ever did. The Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee will be held from May 28th to June 3rd. No. Best Attendance Award, School Merit, First Vehicle, Certificate of Merit for demonstrating leadership among his peers in the Villicon Recycling Project. No. No. When he was bad, he was horrid. When it rains, it pours. My son the Vandal. 150-year anniversary. How do you say that, though? Dear Mr. Wickford, we're sorry to report that your son Dexter was caught on school grounds last night throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. This is the second time he has been caught attempting to destroy school property. Sorry. We fear Dexter is becoming a danger to himself and others. We have no choice but to expel him. Please contact us if you have any questions regarding this matter. Sincerely, Harold Burney, school principal. March 14th, 1945. Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know it was wrong. I know you're very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I'm sorry. Sad excuse for stealing. I raised a crook. This is Milwaukee. Bank employees at the Milwaukee branch of First National Bank on 3rd Street helped police catch a young man who tried to cash counterfeit checks in their bank September 6th at 2:30 p.m. The man came into the bank with phony checks and identification that matched everything on the checks. Milwaukee Police Sergeant Fred Leota said, bank employees noted the license plate and a description of the car, called police, and identified the younger man after the Milwaukee police stopped the car. The suspect has I assume it's supposed to be been identified, but that doesn't look like it. Also, I don't even know. Identified as Dexter Egan, 18, of Butter Ridge, the adopted son of prominent chocolate milk tycoon Ezra Wickford. He had 3 different sets of false ID matching the checks, Leota said. At 18, the kid is already like a pro. Egan was arrested on felony charges of possession of false ID for purpose of fraud, possession of counterfeit checks, attempting to pass the checks, and conspiracy. If convicted, he could face a prison sentence of up to 20 years. As of last Friday, Egan was being held at the County Correctional Center on $50,000 bail. said jail spokeswoman. Ezra Wickford cannot be reached for comment, nor has anyone come forward to post bail for Mr. Egan. No. Souvenirs. I'd rather see it burn. Oh, I'm gonna read. June 3rd, 1949. Dear Ezra, I have changed your will according to the directions you gave me in our meeting of May 21st. In the event of your death, Dexter will have no recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Further, he will be able to claim any association with or capitalize upon your name or reputation. I am currently proceeding with your request to annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter and to sever any subsidiary legal ties you may have to him. I will notify you when these procedures I finalize. That's so sad. On a personal note, allow me to say how sorry I am to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction and to urge you not to blame yourself. I'm sure you did the best you could with Dexter, but some children just turn out to be bad eggs. Nonetheless, while your disappointment must be profound, I commend your prudence and pragmatism, the decisions you have made to protect your estate. Yours faithfully, Peter Rockford. Fuck you, Peter. You bastard. You wee bastard. That's so sad.
It's locked.
3*72. Oh no. Okay. Then we can go up here. And voila! Just moved. Genius. When the elevator crushed you? No, when did an elevator crush me in Bloodlines? What? Oh, son of beach. That's the beach. Oh, we don't talk about. Let's not go out that way yet. Dumbest thing ever that I have to do that every single time we come down here. Honest bane of my existence. Sweet googly moogly.
Nancy, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Don't you think I should be asking you that question?
I can explain, Nancy, but please, don't tell anyone that you found me here. If I get sent back to France, my fiancé will give up on me, and I will have let down my family again.
I really don't remember being crushed by an elevator. I think I avoided it.
How can you expect me to keep quiet while you go around destroying the castle? If you're willing to saw through this gate, then you must be the one who wrecked the library too.
Nancy, I had nothing to do with what happened in the library.
You?
I swear, the tower holds a valuable French historical document.
I swear.
If I can find it and return it to France, perhaps I can make up for my failure at the Olympics.
What kind of document?
The tower first belonged to the Chateau Rochemont in France. When Ezra Wickford bought the tower, my great-grandfather was the master carpenter in charge of dismantling it and preparing it for shipment. One day, when he was working alone, he found a secret compartment in one of the walls.
Everyone's off to get
A
something
secret
from here.
compartment?
Inside, he found an old journal with a royal crest on the cover and a medallion with a strange blue stone in it. But he heard other carpenters coming, so he hid the medallion in his pocket and sealed the journal back in the compartment. Before he could get back to study the journal and return the medallion, the tower was dismantled and shipped to America. He never learned who the journal belonged to or what it said.
The journal. Sorry. Okay.
Why didn't your great-grandfather tell anyone about his discovery?
He thought if he told his story, Ezra Wickford might get angry, accuse him of interfering with the project, and try to ruin his name as a carpenter. So he kept quiet.
Okay.
So, how do you know all of this?
I was his only great-grandson. On his deathbed, he gave me the medallion and told me the whole story. He begged me to come here to Wisconsin to find the journal and return it to France.
So you're not really here for love.
You must feel a real sense of responsibility to carry out your great-grandfather's dying
He lied
wish.
to us.
Oh yes, of course. But it's not just for my great-grandfather. It is for France. The journal bore a royal seal. It must have belonged to Marie Antionette, because she used to visit the tower during the Revolution. So perhaps it contains her confessions, or perhaps it contains proof of her innocence. Either way, the contents of that journal could change French history forever.
I feel like he's the bad guy. I think he actually is the bad guy, isn't he?
I just don't see how you can think that journal will still be up there after all these years.
I know it's possible that someone found the secret compartment when the tower was
Nancy.
being put back together.
Come
But
on
I
now.
have
We
to
found
check
some crazy
anyway.
things.
I just have to know. Nancy, do you think you could help me? Let me show you this medallion, and maybe you'll be able to tell me what it's for.
I might be willing to help you, but you have to tell Christy
Yeah,
everything.
you have to tell her.
I'm sure she'll understand. And then you won't have to sneak around in the middle of the night, haunting the castle with that screeching hacksaw.
Okay, Nancy, I see your point. I will explain everything to Christy Lane as soon as possible. Now, will you help me? I think this medallion will interest you, and maybe you'll have some idea what it's for. It's in my locker. Will you go get it while I take care of something? The combination is 2665.
So you can
I'll meet you in the locker room in a minute.
hide evidence? Eh? Huh? Is that why you want us to go get it? Yo, wee bitch. Apparently I don't have that written down. I must have just remembered. Anyways. Jacques locker. What did he say it was? 2665. Oh, you get 4 digits, but I only get 3 for my locker.
Well, as long as you promise to tell Christy what's going on.
You're the best, Nancy.
That's what they tell me.
Je sais pas. That looks like someone's in there. That's what that looks like.
It's locked.
Oh, I think we actually have...
It's locked.
What? That's not the key for that? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, there's... Yeah, you know, in case I need to stab some bitches. Thanks, Midnight. Wow, he actually did do damage. Interesting. I really thought that key would go there. What the fuck is this key for? The fuck? Is that all there is? Alright. Oh, that's right. That's this one. So let's go out the other door. Can I go out? I hope so. This ain't my first rodeo. Okay, what did you say it was? 2... I, like, go all the way back around to 6? Like, what? Oh, if that didn't open, I was gonna be so upset. I was gonna be like, the fuck? Oops. Jacques, darling. I am trying to be patient, but I cannot understand what is taking you so long. My mother and father are traditional people, and they think it is highly unusual that you would ask me to marry you without demonstrating your commitment to me in any symbolic way. You know I believe that our love makes us richer than kings and queens, but I cannot live on hot dogs and mac and cheese forever. You said you had a plan. You said it would only take a couple of weeks, but it has been 2 months. I can't wait forever. Please don't make me give up on you. I remain your petit chat, Isabelle. Oh. Jacques Brunet. Oh, we have the Wickford Castle. U.S. Immigration and Naturalization Service Branch 04, Salt Lake City, Utah. To whom it may concern, our records indicate that your visitor's visa will expire within 1 month. If you remain in the country after that time, you will be doing so in violation of the law. If your visitor status has changed or you wish to dispute our records, please contact your local immigration authority immediately. D is for dazzling, D is for diamonds. Every kiss begins with K. Color. Diamonds are clear, right? Not so. Actually, when viewed under a special jeweler's light, you can see that diamonds come in every color of the rainbow. What's more, the color of the diamond is the second biggest factor in its price, after carat weight. The clearer or more colorless the diamond is, the more it's worth. Most diamonds have at least a hint of yellow or brown body color. Others, called fancy diamonds, have a blue, pink, purple, or red tint. Do I need to know about diamonds? Oh god. Fancy. Blue. Pink. Purple. Or red tint. If a diamond does not have enough color to be called fancy, then it is graded in a scale of colors ranging from D through Z. A D diamond is considered to be colorless. At the end of the spectrum, anything more intense than Z is considered fancy. Fancy yellow diamond is more expensive than a lightly yellow diamond. Cut. Diamonds come in a variety of shapes: round, emerald, heart, marquise, oval, pear, and princess. Still, not every diamond of the same shape looks the same. Two heart-shaped diamonds can appear very different, actually, and you don't need to be a diamond expert to see that one may have more shape appeal than the other. The most popular shape that diamonds are cut into is the round. It is also the most brilliant, or sparkly, of all the cuts. The ideal cut for a diamond is the one for which the diamond's proportions achieve the most brilliance. The diagram below shows what is considered ideal cut and round brilliance according to American Ideal, Telkowski, and the European ideal cut. The proportions given are relative to the girdle diameter. Interesting. You know, I hope my husband takes finding me a diamond that seriously. What the fucking hell?
Ouch. Oh, someone must have knocked me out.
And brought me up to my room? What in Sam hell?
Headache headquarters. Nancy here.
Nancy, it's Jacques. What happened? Are you okay?
I don't really know what happened. I opened your locker like you said,
Helmet,
and then
Nancy.
it was
Helmet.
lights out Nancy.
But you do have my medallion, right?
It was the last thing I saw, but I sure don't have it now.
Oh la la, you can't be serious.
Well,
I'm afraid I am serious. I have no idea what happened to it.
This is too much. Oh la la. Unbelievable.
he just so good. Motherfucker just hung up on me. It has to be Lisa. It must be Lisa. I feel like it's him, but it must be Lisa.
Thanks for coming down. I've been wanting to talk to you. How's your head? Did you slip or what?
Well, let's just say someone must be trying to
It's
tell
not
me to get a little
Hotchkiss.
more
Get
rest
out
on
of
this
here.
vacation.
It
Anyway,
could never be
I'm planning on
Hotchkiss.
making a speedy recovery.
It's just that when I found you out cold in the basement and hauled you back to your room, I noticed all this red dirt on your shoes. I'm just curious where it came from.
Yeah, we'll just tell
Mr.
him.
Egan, I confess, I found my way into the corridor that leads to the Queen's Tower. As you probably know, the dirt in that
confess,
tunnel
I was
is very
snooping.
red. I hope you won't consider this trespassing.
Nope. If you must know, I'm impressed. Ezra Wickford set that secret door up so nobody would be able to find it. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with getting into that tower. Ezra told me that if I could get through the secret door, he'd take me up to see the Queen's Tower. Finally, I got into the tunnel, and when I came out with that red dirt all over me, he laughed. He was actually proud of me.
Aww.
That's an amazing story, Mr. Egan. I'm glad you're not angry. I guess I'm just as curious as you once were.
I'd say you earned the right to check out the tower for yourself, but you gotta get through that gate, right? There's an old skeleton key in the maintenance shed. Now that the storm's passed, you can go out and get it.
Yes.
But be careful. It's still dead cold out there.
He hauled you to your room like Linus doesn't start it? Yeah, pretty much. Can you believe this old man carried me? Not that I have anything against old men, but like, my
I don't
goodness,
want
what
to
a
press my
strong...
luck with you, but I sure would like to see
Strong
Ezra's
man.
private garden. Could you tell me how to find it?
It's nothing but wasteland out there. If you're bent on tromping around in the cold, go left when you get outside, away from the shed. Look for a wrought iron gate. You'll figure out the rest.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
We know the answer to that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when
You
he
could
lived
say
here?
that.
You could say that.
Did you know him well?
They call it the past
But I
for a
was gonna
reason,
say you
okay?
could say that.
Because it's over.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a
The
private
garden.
area, the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Literally.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
My heart. Okay, Egan.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Sweetie!
Goodbye.
How are you doing? This one's your favorite? I do really like this one. I do really like this one. I said this earlier. I think the library in this one is one of my favorite of the libraries.
So what'd you find in the library?
How do you know I was in the library?
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
And you knocked me out, motherfucker, didn't you? It was you. It was you.
I honestly have
It
no
was
idea
you.
what you're talking about.
Aw, you're no fun.
Did you know Professor Hotchkiss published a book on Marie Antionette?
Yeah, I looked her up on the internet. The critics panned the book. Looks like other historians think she's a real quack.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Eccentric.
Later, Nancy.
Oh, later, beesh. I feel like I'm gonna... Can we... Oh, okay. Say less. We'll go for it. I ain't raised no bitch. So this is where we want to go first. To get the skeleton key. Don't we get trapped in here? I'm pretty sure we're gonna get stuck in here. In which case, let's not do that first.
It's freezing out here.
Nancy, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Wickford Garden, creating love in memory of Eleanor Wickford, 873-1944. No.
Gosh.
Nancy? Don't give up on me now. We have to make him turn his head, don't we? Hold on. I've been obsessed with couscous since I was a kid and played this game. Oh yeah, Dan wanted couscous earlier when she was like, I want some couscous. And then she's like, can I get 50 drumsticks? Who orders 50 drumsticks? Yeah. You know, let's just save right here again. Even though I saved earlier. I'm gonna die out here, I can feel it. It's gonna be fine, Nancy. Okay. Don't be such a wimp. Right. Yeah, that's right. Move your head, sir. I know. I know your tricks. Oh! Medallion! Hey, we got victory music. Woo! Love it, love it. Hide all evidence, no one knows. Victory music, yes. Alright. Now let's go really die again. Wait, saving this progress though, because I don't want to do that again. I swear we get trapped in here. We're gonna die. I can feel it. Or maybe I touched something on accident that I wasn't supposed to touch, and that's how I died here. You know, you never know. I like to touch everything. I think it's this. I'm pretty sure I touched that when I wasn't supposed to. Or maybe it's this, and I was... I blew the place up. Say less. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. Nobody saw anything. Everything is fine. It's all fine. Ah, skeleton key. It's so lackluster of a key. Like the box key was so much cooler. Local buzz. Not many of us are old enough to remember young Dexter Egan, the adopted son of old Daddy Chocobucks, Ezra Wickford. Most of us only came to know Dexter, the boy who was lucky enough to grow up at Wickford Castle as Vilas County's most famous juvenile delinquent. According to legend, it was Dexter's troublemaking that caused Wickford's disappearance from public life. Most of us have used his name as an example to our own children, to frighten them into obedience. You don't want to turn out like Dexter Egan, do you? We would ask. A counterfeiter, convicted felon, bad egg. Isn't it amazing that after 25 years in prison, Dexter Egan's release is coinciding with the grand reopening of Wickford Castle, now owned by the enterprising young Christy Lane? That's so sad. That's so mean. It's true, and rumor has it that Egan is determined to straighten out his life and make up for past mistakes. But how? Will he become Wisconsin's next chocolate milk tycoon? When asked about his plans to reinvent himself, the ever-charming Dexter said, "No comment." Does this spell trouble for Vilas County? Only time will tell.
Got to Stay warm.
Ah, Nancy. You're fine. What? Oh, this motherfucker. Don't bitch out on me, Nancy. You're gonna be fine. Mama didn't raise no quitter. I don't think I need to know this. That I already have written down, I think. 3.0, 2.0, 4.0. Say less. That's for when I get stuck in here, right? Maybe. Alright. Alright, so now we have the key. It's the root. Yeah, it is the root of Sarko. It's just unnecessary. It's so sad. Like,
It's locked.
not for long. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I fucked up. That's... Oh, yeah. Okay. Indeed. Alright. I think we have to get it to match that, right? So that moves independently. Oh. Alright. Say less. A nice dead end. Oh, it's not a dead end. Oh, no. Oh, there's so many things we can do. Wait, this is where we came from. Oh, okay. I got nervous for no reason. Can I die here? I think I can. Oh, don't click new game. Wait, can I look? No? Okay. Maybe it's here. Wait, no, I don't want to go up those. Wait, oh god, I want to look at that.
Looks like some kind of prison.
Did I try to go up the stairs first? Ah, I see, that's right. Okay. Oh, alright. I assume these have to be done in a certain order. This damn game. I swear we see this puzzle like a dozen times throughout the entirety of the games. Like, this is I feel like this is such a common puzzle they throw at us. They just change it up and like how it looks in the theme and stuff. Well, I think that should go that way first. And if we do that one like that, that puts that one away. Oh, it doesn't quite do it. Frick. Okay, so what if I go like this? Ah, stop. Right, if I go like this, we just cycle these around. I think the pink one's next. Do you feel like Bird Dude needs to be last? Him? Oh, I think you're right, because he can just... I think you might be right. Just need the pink to help. Here, right? Because you can just do that. Bam! Oh, if that didn't do something, I was gonna get a little upset and be like, come on now. Saving that progress. That was an easier method than you've used. How do you do it? We did it! Is it Toa? We're just gonna like... Okay.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Yes, it does. I think... Oh. What? Where's... this? I think we can solve this. So... Alright. Okay, those look alright. I used 3 to get in the top left, 2 to get in the bottom left, 1 to get the pink, and then did the bird last. I feel like we did do this upside down last time, and I was really upset. Let's not think about those. Those are dark times. Dark times. Maybe this should be flipped. I feel like that looks better. Oops. Alright. That was just a really lucky guess. Okay, and now for the fun part. No! No, it doesn't look quite right. No, that doesn't look right either. Wait, this is a bottom. Right? There we go. This is a bottom. Whoops. this is. And that's. I think the right side you have swapped. I think you're right. That makes more sense. Okay. Ah, sheesh. Did it. Oh. Victory music! I love it. We're not gonna read that?
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Okay. What did I just do? Oh. I think we need that for when we have to fight whoever. Nancy instinctually knows it is. Obviously. She always knows. He's still here.
Hey there, Nancy.
You've been holding out on me, Mr. Egan. I read in an old issue of the Daily Telegraph that you grew up here, right in this castle.
All right. I did live here for a few years, once upon a time. I was an orphan until Ezra Wickford came along and adopted me. But I left the castle when I was 16, and I never saw him again. That's the story, all right?
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. I was a hoe.
But why did you leave?
Some things can't be explained, kid. It was a long time ago, and nothing can change it now.
Oh.
Why are those holes in the crest on the floor of the tower room?
I can help you, but we shouldn't talk about it now. Not here. Call me later.
Okay.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
You're a trooper.
Is that you, Brandy? Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Hello.
At the moment, my theory is rising like a magnificent souffle. I need to collect a few more ingredients, if you will, but it's a delicate situation. If
Okay.
I leave my room even for a moment, I fear the souffle will come crashing down in a heap.
You just asked me, but I can't tell you. This is a secret, so call me later. You're cooking a souffle
You're cooking
in there?
a souffle in there?
Oh, don't take me too literally, dear. What I need is some information about the castle. Hard numbers. I've come
Okay.
to the conclusion that you are an enterprising and faithful soul. Therefore, I have decided to entrust you with this important mission. Who knows? If you succeed, I might whisk you away from the hotel business to be my personal research assistant.
Okay.
Well, Professor Hotchkiss, I'm not actually in the hotel business, but I'd love to help.
Marvelous! Here's what I need to know. Not counting the towers, how many windows are there on the face of the castle? I'll be very eager to hear what you come up with. But please, don't disturb me unless you have the answer.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Well, you're a sound for sore ears. Bess called me and told me your vacation is rapidly turning into another mystery. So who do you think the vandal is?
I really don't know. It would help if I could at least imagine a motive. But why would anyone want to vandalize a beautiful old library?
There must be more to it than meets the eye. Sounds like you better find a way to get in there and take a look around.
Oh, I did.
Apparently, this castle's tower used to be a hangout for Marie Antoinette.
Who's that? Ezra Wickford's wife?
Are you kidding? Marie Antoinette was a famous queen of France.
Yeah, are you kidding?
And she used to hang out in Wisconsin?
No, silly. The tower was originally part of the Chateau Rochemont in France. Ezra Wickford fell in love with the tower and imported it to Wisconsin.
And Marie didn't want to come along.
Well, that would have been pretty tough for her,
Listen.
considering... Ned Nickerson, are you pulling my leg?
What do you mean, Nancy?
You know very well that Marie Antoinette was
We
beheaded
never
in
said we were with Ned
1793,
for his
don't you?
smarts.
Well, yeah. I guess I read something about that when I studied the French Revolution. But when did Wickford show up?
He didn't discover the tower until the 1920s, over 100 years after Marie's death.
Whew! I think I'm all clear now. Thanks for straightening that out for me, Detective.
You are some pain in the neck, pal.
Good thing I'm so cute.
Yeah, good thing you are fucking cute, Ned. Because I think you're cheating on me in the last game, and it's so sad.
Are you ready for a crazy coincidence?
Only if it's a crazy one.
Ezra Wickford also imported the library, and it seems that he bought it from the family of Jean Leboeuf, the revolutionary commander who captured Marie Antoinette when she was trying to escape from France.
You're kidding. So Wickford imported Marie's tower and her enemy's library?
Exactly.
Doesn't Leboeuf mean the cow in French?
Actually, I think it just means the beef.
Well, in any case, I bet the guy would be happy to know that his library ended up in the heart of America's Dairyland.
Oh no.
How do you think Ezra Wickford got his hands on Marie Antoinette's red medallion?
Maybe Monsieur Leboeuf took it from Marie when he captured her at Varennes. And then Wickford bought it from Leboeuf's family when he bought the library.
Put on your thinking cap. I need a hint.
I'd like to help, Nancy, but I think you'd better ask
I
Bess
knew
and
it.
George. My brain is still recovering from midterms.
That's alright.
Bye,
Thank you,
Ned.
lover.
Keep me posted.
Best waifu. I wish I could marry Ned in real life.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
it's me.
How's it going, Nancy? Are things calming down around the castle?
Not unless you find it calming to climb out of a stuck elevator.
What do you mean stuck? The
They
elevator
make it
broke
seem
down?
like he is.
Well, that's what
Dan.
I thought.
You know,
Until
you
I talked
remember.
to Dexter, who said it was probably the power switch in the basement.
But, Nancy, how could the power switch just go off while you were in the elevator?
Maybe someone turned it off. But why?
That's what I'm wondering.
How did you climb out anyway?
I climbed through a hatch in the roof of the cab and just barely made it up to the next floor.
So you were standing on top of the elevator in the open shaft? Way up high?
I mean, when you say it
just
like
the thought
that.
of it makes my stomach do somersaults.
Anything interesting in the elevator shaft?
Just a metal ladder leading up to this ventilation duct or something. Nothing unusual, except that the cover for the duct looked like it was about to fall off.
Maybe someone needed to inspect the duct and forgot to replace the grate?
Or maybe the duct leads somewhere, like to buried gold, or a hidden...
Bess, that was Nancy's last case. She's in Wisconsin now, not San Francisco.
Yeah, Bess. Oops.
Wickford wrote Dexter a farewell poem before he died.
The inventor of chocolate milk was a poet, too?
Yum, I could write a poem or two about chocolate milk.
It says that he hid some sort of luck charm for Dexter to find.
Where?
Something about his old thinking spot somewhere out in the garden. Funny, but I didn't see any garden when I came in.
Well, you can't exactly tiptoe through the tulips when they're buried under 6 feet of snow.
Listen,
Never
George.
mind my cheeky cousin over there, Nancy. When the storm passes, you should go out and see what you can find.
I already did this. I already did it.
I found Ezra Wickford's secret garden. You'll never guess what Dexter's boyhood luck charm was.
A rabbit's foot?
A little green leprechaun?
Nope.
Guess again. A medallion with a red stone in it. Do you think I should give it back to Dexter?
Oh yeah, like honesty is the best policy with creepy convicts?
Aw.
I think George is politely trying to say that you should find out what the medallion's for before you breathe a word of it to anyone. You'll probably need it to solve this mystery.
Facts, facts.
I went back to check out Jacques' locker, and I found a pamphlet about diamonds, a letter from his fiancée, And a warning notice from immigration.
Did his fiancée sound cute in her letter?
Actually, she sounded upset. She wants him to hurry up and do something, but I'm not sure what.
Sounds like that guy is under a lot of pressure.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
hope
feel
he's
like-
not marrying her just to stay in the country.
I feel like the mac and cheese and hot dogs kind of hinted at what he needed to do.
Ladies, I need inspiration. Brain juice. A hint.
Sure, Nancy, but don't expect us to give you the answers on a silver platter.
We wouldn't want to spoil your fun.
Seeing as you're a senior detective and all.
That's fucked up, man. Sometimes a lady needs help. Alright. Yeah, what's...
Help. I'm a little stuck.
Doesn't she have some data to collect, George?
Unless she wants to stay in the hotel business forever.
Yeah, I know I need to collect it. Oh, this motherfucker. Yeah, okay.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Nancy, I still cannot believe you lost my medallion. How could you have been so careless?
Why did you send me to get your medallion in the first place?
Yeah,
Was
Jacques.
that some kind of setup?
Setup? What are you talking about? All I know is my medallion is gone. I should never have trusted you.
My sentiments exactly. Goodbye.
Au revoir, little Miss Nightmare.
This motherfucker did not.
Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours. Look, keep the stupid medallion. It's yours.
Oh, wait. Something has changed. Lisa, mi amigo. Something time with Quanto. How are you? I think, what are you doing in Wisconsin? Oh, what's Yeagar? Is Fuimos when ear gets changed to? I feel like it's we arrived in Sevilla and went to a hotel with a went to the hotel of a plaza with Grand Palmeiras. Sorry, that's the word for word translation. That's probably not what it actually is. My something Marie, though, I don't know what that is. My something and I at 6. Cenamos. That'd be what is that? I don't know what that is. The food is good, and the drinks are also. What is Claro? I always just remember Claro KC. I don't remember what that actually means though. Displays after something is. I should know Dar. I don't remember Dar. When the fuck for el pueblo. For the. Oh, it's been too long. I haven't practiced Spanish in a long time. Daños varias botas. Calle. Lego is later. And later, we something in a cafe. Centamos, Centaur. Se lo he dicho. Dímelo por qué estás. That's like a command, I think. Say lo. He dicho. Having many problems. I have many problems. I don't know how I mean this. It is no. ¿Quién tiene? I have is SL. ¿Quién tiene? The Spanish letters and Lisa's lockers are never comment down by Nancy. Well, Nancy doesn't know Spanish. What we do know, though, is that Lisa lied about only being partially fluent in Spanish, because you definitely have to be pretty fluent, because they're using all the different tenses. Like, fuimos is ear. I just don't remember which tense, because it's been too long, because I'm a dumbass. I can't. I think it's past tense. And like, Salo is like, it's not like a command, because a command, you add those to the end of the word, right? So that's like the Enrique Iglesias song, Dímelo, say it to me, tell it to me. Can I look any further down? I don't know. I tried. I'm so rusty. So rusty. Some of these words I should know. I'm so sad. Wait, stay here a second. Okay, I will. I'm trying to remember what quanto is. I keep thinking it's how. Like how much. But that can't be right. Donde is where. K is what. Who? Isn't that quién? No. Yes? No. ¿Quién es? Yeah, ¿quién is who, I think. When? Long time. Oh, duh, sin is without, because con is with. Dumbass! Long time without seeing you. How are you? What are you doing in Wisconsin? I have that. I guessed right. We arrived in Seville and went to a hotel in the square with large palm trees. Marie, though. I don't remember that being husband. I thought husband was something else. My husband and I had dinner. Oh, yeah, dinner at 7. The food is great. And the drink was also clear. After... Después de cenar. Right, so after dinner, it makes sense. We went... for a walk around the town. We walked around the Calle de las Sierpes several times, and then we sat down in a cafe. Oh, duh, sentamos, because what would she always say when she was telling us to sit down? Sentarse, right? Sentarse or something like that. Just like you'd always hear. Guárdenlo. Put your cell phones away. Dumbass. I should have known that one. There have been many problems. There. So is there? Okay, there have been many problems. He is the one who has... Kian is who? I thought so. God, I'm so rusty. Anyways. Thanks, Dan. Hey, I remembered a lot. Do you know the last time I've actually had to pull out my Spanish knowledge has been? Okay? Last time I was actually trying to speak Spanish was like... How old am I? It's been like 6 years. That was pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. If I have Google, I'm also fluent in Spanish. Well, I knew you didn't just come up with that. I meant, like, thank you for asking Google. God damn. We took, like, an hour of Nancy Drew time looking at that. Oh. Yeah,
Glad you came down to talk. Get this. I saw Dexter walking out to the maintenance shack with this, like, green ornament thing in his hand. He's up to something, right? Maybe you should check it out.
I should, but I don't. Yeah, but you're Taiwanese, so wouldn't you speak Thai, not Chinese? I mean, not that I can tell you what you should or shouldn't be able to do.
If you're so interested, why don't you go check it out yourself?
Yeah.
I'd love to,
Beesh.
but I really should get to work on my article.
Thai is Thailand. Wow, that really did come out of my mouth, didn't that? Oof. Yes, oh no, I'm such an idiot. Taiwanese is a Chinese sound. You're Thai, so you should speak Taiwanese. Is that? Fucking no.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Sempre ubi sabubi. Let's just do a little save. Actually, I guess I can save somewhere else, but we'll save. No, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. First try, we got this. Didn't she say... He brought something out here? Hello, bud. What's up? Hey. Yeah, medallion. That's right, motherfuckers. I love the victory music in this. Why do they ever stop doing this? Oh, never mind. We didn't die out here.
I was locked out. Open the door.
Uh-oh.
If I don't get inside soon, I'll freeze to death.
Shit. Isn't this... Okay. Is this what I'm supposed to do with this? I could really use without this dramatic music. That's 1, 2, Oh, maybe I did it.
What the? What's going on out here? Is that you, Nancy? Come inside. It's
All right.
freezing out here.
I
What
guess
kind of a stunt was that, Missy?
we forced it.
Sorry about that, but I was locked out.
Well then, what can I say except good thinking?
Oh, thanks.
Hey there,
Jackson.
Nancy.
You're a real
Okay.
one.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Bye. Alright. Let's try and figure out. We gotta get the information. I'm gonna assume somewhere. Oh, wait. We've never been on the. Looked at this? Oh, what? Peppercliff Farms. Can you handle the view? Wisconsin. Ski, Wisconsin. Wickford Castle, 1923. Butteridge Ski Resort, Lando Lakes, Wisconsin. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. Maybe. So towers have 1, 2, 3, 4. Seven, 8. Then on the other side you'd have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my god.
Yes. Did you find the information I asked you for?
Sure did.
Good, but I need you to write it down so I don't forget.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me do some calculations to see if this is correct. Eureka! If there's one thing I like in a young person, it's ingenuity. Now, I've got work to do. Time to stir the cauldron and stoke the fire. But if you'd like to talk, I'll be holding office hours in the lobby between 3 and 6 a.m. Meet me then.
I thought she's having office hours. I'm glad you're holding office hours. Thank you. Alright. What'd you say? 3 and 6 a.m. The witching hour. Oh, there you are.
Nancy, dear, welcome to the witching hour. Isn't
Thank
it
you.
marvelous to be up and about when others are sound asleep? I find my brain waves are at their most powerful during this time.
Same. Do my best work in the middle of the night too. Yes.
Yes, I happen to do some of my best work in the middle of the night, too. So, tell me, Professor, what is this theory you're working on?
Well, you probably know by now that I'm a scholar of French history. My specialty is Marie Antionette. Oh, poor Marie, the most misunderstood queen of the 18th century. Marie used to visit the very tower that now belongs to this castle. I'm convinced that this place holds evidence that will forever change the way the world views Marie. But the walls have ears, so I'd rather not say any more right now. Oh, if you're really interested, why don't you go up to my room and have a look around yourself? You've been such a great help to me, almost like an apprentice. Oh, I've always wanted an apprentice.
She's so sweet. Yeah.
Wow,
yes.
Professor, that's really generous of you. I'd love to learn more about your
No,
work.
she didn't come to
but
Wisconsin.
Are you sure you don't mind?
I
The tower.
insist. Your mind
Was
is
moved
like
from
a
French.
ravenous monkey gobbling up every banana in its path.
Was moved from
How
France
can
to
I stand in
Wisconsin.
the way? Here's my extra pass key. I get back to work at 6 a.m. sharp, so just make sure you vacate the premises by 5:59. And put things back where you find them. It's all scientifically organized in there.
It's like a ravenous monkey. Every banana? Yeah, and the library. Yes, yes.
What did you mean when you said Marie Antoinette was misunderstood?
Everyone thought Marie did nothing but spend France's money on jewels and fancy soap for herself, while her people were starving. History books have upheld the myth that she was just a spoiled and heartless brat, but I don't believe it.
What do you believe?
I believe that she's been the victim of vicious rumors and lazy historians for too long, and that if the real story could be told, people would realize that Marie Antoinette was actually a good woman who wanted to help her people but didn't know how.
Do you know anything about a tiara that was given to Marie Antoinette?
The infamous tiara, of course! Oh, people thought Marie had this extravagant piece commissioned for herself, and they hated her for it. But really, it was her husband, King Louis XVI, who had it made for her birthday. Oh, she didn't want it. Refused to wear it. And then, a few months before the revolution broke out, the tiara disappeared.
Was it ever found?
It was never found. There were rumors that she had it destroyed, but no one has ever been able to prove this.
I found something that I think you'll be very interested in. It seems to be some kind of journal.
Why can't we look
I think
at
it was written
though?
by Marie Antoinette herself.
What? Let me see that.
Oh, it's so pretty.
This is it. I've been trying to track this down for 15 years. Where on earth did you find it?
Well, here's the thing.
Well, it's a long story, but I happened to find a way into the Queen's Tower, where I happened to find a secret compartment. I think this must be what the vandal was after.
And we
Nancy,
just trusted Hotchkiss with it.
I must warn you. I'll wrestle you for this if I have to, and it won't be pretty.
I fucking love her.
I'm sure physical combat won't be necessary, Professor. I'm glad to help you with your work, but I need your assistance in return. You're fluent in French, aren't you?
Absolutely. I'll get to work on it right away. I'll have the translation ready in my room for you this time tomorrow. Until then, I mustn't be disturbed.
Yes, ma'am. Oh shit, can I not go into her room now? Alright. So much yellow. Born November 2nd. A Scorpio like me. What a coincidence. No wonder she was so passionate. Austrian birth name Maria Antonia. Married off at 15 and she had to change her name too. She must have been frightened. No. So young. Her favorite color was purple, like me. I wonder if she adored chicken drumsticks. Despite the elaborate hairstyles that were the fashion of the day, Marie preferred to wear her hair loose, unpowdered, and natural. Note, evidence that she was unpretentious. There is no concrete evidence that she was the one who coldly declared, "Let them eat cake," in response to the news that her people were starving. Marie was immature, but not cruel. Oh god, that's right. Professor Hotchkiss has the same code as Maddie Jensen and Abby Sedaris, the medium from Message Haunted Mansion, and the same typewriter, yeah, as Millie Strathler and the props lady from Stay Tuned for Danger. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Why would we want to look at her boots? Just that she has them here? Like, congratulations, you did it? Oh god, there's more. Oh yes! Yes! Yes!
Testing. Can anyone hear me? Hotchkiss to Earth. Come in, Earth. Oh, okay. I think we're rolling. Now, let's get a look at these hallways. So rich in detail. You'd never know this place was built in 1920. It's all so 18th C. Oh, and there's Marie. I feel so close to her, just being here. It's as if her spirit is in the air, sweet as the smell of fried chicken.
No! I fucking love her.
Something's missing here.
I think it has to charge before we can fully see everything. No. Baroness Helga von Hanseldorf, Vienna, Austria. Dearest B. She just also, yeah, she's in quite a few of the Nancy Drew games. She's always a good source of information for us. Marvelous to receive news of your progress. I'm sure you are onto something important with the medallion and the stained glass window. But I think the significance of the medallion must go beyond the message you've seen. I've looked through my family letters, and it seems that when Marie Antionette gave her niece Helga I, my great-great-aunt, the medallion, she told Helga to keep it safe, as it was part of a great truth that she hoped would someday help to heal the wounds of France. Helga urged her to explain this great truth, but this was all that Marie would divulge. The truth can seem hard and ugly at first, but eventually its hardness becomes a thing of eternal beauty. B, you must find out the meaning of this. Keep up the good work, old friend. I know you will be successful. Helga von Hanseldorf. Okay. I don't think she has the translation for us yet. I think we want that to be green, so maybe we have to come back.
Nancy, I heard you got locked out. You could have frozen to death. So, what was Dexter hiding out there?
I don't know. It just looked like your average maintenance shed to me. So, next time you give me a hot tip, Lisa, it better come with some earmuffs.
Huh, I thought for sure I was onto something. I still think Dexter's shady. I'd keep an eye on him if I were you.
I think you're shady.
Get back to your magazine.
Lisa.
Stay warm.
Hello, my fellow night owl. Or perhaps I should say hoot hoot. Ooh. Did you find anything of interest in my room?
If you doctor, will take another 3 hours.
I did pop in there, though interesting doesn't begin to describe the place. Would you mind if I went back another time?
Of course not. Pop in all you like, just not when I'm working.
Okay.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Oh. Ah, medallion. Victory music. Still don't have translation though.
Something's missing here.
See if that's charged enough.
Oh, what's this? It appears to be some kind of peephole. But what, pray, does it peep upon? Shall I peep?
Pray does it peep upon?
La la, I do believe I'll peep. The beauty, the colors. So this is what Helga told me to look for. Where's my medallion? It fits! Note to self, high five Team Hotchkiss. And what's this? A message? Eureka! It says the diamond. I'm so glad you stopped by. I've translated the entire journal. It's fabulous! And as an added bonus, it includes Marie's official decoder, something no one else has ever found before.
I saw a letter on your desk from your friend, the Baroness von Hanseldorf. And I'm just wondering, did the medallion she gave you have a blue stone in it by any chance?
Heavens no! Where did you hear such a thing? My medallion had a green stone in it. Anything else would be a mere imposter, a flaming faker, do you hear me?
What do you think of Lisa Ostrom?
That Leslie, yes, a real dynamo, but...
Leslie.
Oh, I told Chester that I would not require any maid service during my stay. I don't know why she didn't get the message.
She was in
See
your
you
room.
soon. Goodbye.
She stole the green medallion, and that's why she was like, Nancy, go to the fucking... go to the shed. I totally saw Dexter go in there with something green. Yeah, I'm fucking sure you did. Kinden loser, we're going skiing. Here, ha, shebang. My husband is like an impossible child. I still cannot believe Louis bought this tiara. When the French economy is in so much trouble, I told him I didn't want it. What does he expect me to do with it? I cannot wear it. The people hate me already. They call me Madame Deficit, as if the country's debt were all my fault. I wish I could sell it and return the money to France, but this would embarrass Louis publicly now. If he and I appear divided, the mob will erupt. They'll overthrow the monarchy in no time, and we will find ourselves kneeling at the guillotine. 18th of December, 1788. I have thought of a plan. I will have the tiara dismantled. There is a dear old jeweler, Claude M., in a village near Rochemont, something like that, who will do it for me. I trust him with my life. Once the stones are removed, Claude will make the ruby, the emerald, and the sapphire into ornamental medallions. This I will scatter across the continent. These, not this, these. The diamond is worth untold millions and must be returned to the French people, but not now. Not while the country is tearing itself apart. I will hide it as carefully as I would hide the key to my soul, so that it will not be discovered for generations. Someday when the medallions are brought back together and my message is decoded, the diamond will be found. But it will take an extraordinary person, and I don't believe it will happen until the wounds of this revolution have healed and history has wrought a new, more rational French order of some kind. Finally, when the people's wealth is returned to them, this diamond of misery will be restored to its magnificent beauty. Is this real? Did this stuff actually happen? 27th December, 1788. Tomorrow I will have my portrait painted by the great Marcel Bonnet. I have announced that I will not wear the tiara. Louis is furious. He does not even know that the wretched crown no longer exists. I have sent the emerald medallion to Vienna to my dear cousin, the Baroness Helga von Hanseldorf, as a token of my affection. The ruby and the sapphire remain in my secret compartment where I keep this journal. But soon I will decide where to send them. Yeah, I don't think so either. It's cool to think about, though. January 1789. My own court speaks viciously of me, and I feel terribly alone. I only hope that someday, years from now, my actions will be better understood. If you are reading this, know that my honor shall be blue. Yeah, okay. Our courage shall be red, and your loyalty shall be green. I wish you well, weary traveler. Thank you, thank you. How did I... Do we just guess? Oh no, without knowing French, how do I know? How did I figure this out to begin with? Oh, or do I... So if we do the red... Oh. Okay, I have that one written down. Okay. Whew. All right. So, do we have everything we need? I think. Wait, but it said it needed. Did she have anything else in her room?
I think I see what the symbols in the stained glass mean now. Let's see. Purple rose, Holt diamond, key of queen. But where have I seen a purple rose? And what's a diamond key?
Yes.
Hello there. Oh, it's so exciting about your discovery. I wonder what it will lead to.
What does l'espoir à ceux qui cherchent mean?
Let's see. Well, espoir is hope, and chercher is to search. Hope to those who search.
Can you translate this for me? Le diamant de misère dans mon journal.
Now, where the heck have I seen that phrase before? Well, anyway, it means the diamond of misery in my journal.
Okay.
Can you tell me what this means in English? La solution se trouve dedans.
Well, trouver is to find, and solution is just like it sounds. Solution. The solution is found within.
Thank you.
See you
Sweet
soon.
as the smell
Righto.
of fried chicken, honestly. This is like... Oh, never mind. Such a phrase. Imagine if I had to do that again. I would have been a little sad. Alright, the other place we have a... Whoops. Right here. Ayo.
I need something to pry these tiles off.
Oh, is that what this is for? Oh, we're monsters. Ayo. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's save. I feel like we're gonna die soon.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
Yes, Nancy.
Looks like a keyhole of
What?
some sorts.
This is the key.
Looks like a keyhole of some sorts.
This motherfucker. Oh my god. Do I need to like put these down first? Good thing I wrote these down. Okay, green. Alright, green is loyalty, and it looks like that. I wrote these down from Hotchkiss's list earlier, if you're wondering. I previously wrote it down, but that's where it's from. That's honor. That's courage. Alright, now can I do this? There you go.
The diamond!
Woo! Will you look at that sparkly rock? And me without my sunglasses.
Hi, Lisa. How did you get in here?
I followed you, of course. Turns out a nosy, goody-two-shoes detective is good to have around after all. Now why don't you
Bitch.
toss me that big honkin' diamond so I can blow this popsicle stand and never set foot in lame-o, Wisconsin again?
Oi, don't talk about
Lisa,
them like
you
that.
must be kidding me. This diamond belongs in a museum in France.
Yeah? Well, I belong in the lap of luxury, and that diamond's gonna get me there. Hasn't anybody ever told you to mind your own business?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
many times.
if I'd minded my business,
maybe this time you'll learn.
you wouldn't have found the diamond, would you?
My eyes!
Pepper spray, you bastard!
Don't worry. My spicy devil villain venom won't last for long. But I'm afraid by the time you get your eyes back, you'll have missed my grand exit.
You motherfucker.
Are you the one who conked me on the head in the locker room?
Ouch. I bet that hurt. But I had to get the medallion somehow, didn't I? I hope we can still be friends.
Why did you leave Jacques' medallion at Hotchkiss's room? And Hotchkiss's medallion out in the shed?
To spread suspicion around, of course. You know, to play with your mind. Plus, I was at a dead end. I got the 2 messages from the stained glass window, but then what? I knew you would figure it out, so I decided to put the medallions in your hands and let you lead the way.
Motherfucker.
Why are you doing this?
Haven't you heard? It's a material world, sister, and I am a material girl. Photojournalism pays peanuts, you know, and who wants to work
Alright,
for a living
Barbie.
anyway? I was made for a tropical climate, lounge chairs and cabana boys.
Why did you have to vandalize that beautiful library?
Just a little translation mix-up. When I read the message from Hotchkiss's medallion, I thought it meant Diamond of Misery in the library. Whoops. Guess I went a little overboard looking for it in there. Anyway, enough with the questions, Nancy. You'll just have to read the rest in the papers.
Motherfucker.
I've got to stop her.
Say less, Nancy.
Help! Get me out of here! It stinks down
Sucks
here.
to suck, motherfucker.
It's all moldy. Darn you, Nancy Drew. You're the worst friend a diamond thief could ever have.
Yeah, well, you're just the worst friend a girl
Dear
could
Dad,
ever have.
to think I almost became friends with a diamond thief. Everyone at Wickford Castle is resting easier now that Marie Antoinette's journal and her famous diamond are safe and sound. The journal, the diamond, and the medallions are all going to be featured in a new Marie Antoinette exhibit in Paris. And it looks like everyone will be rewarded. Except Lisa, of course. First, she missed her plane to Rio, and now she's going to be charged with attempted grand theft. Professor Hotchkiss is thrilled because the French government has granted her permission to publish Marie's journal in the U.S. before it gets returned to France.
No.
This ought to help prove her theory about Marie's character once and for all. Thanks to Jacques and his great-grandfather's efforts to find the journal, the Brunet name is being celebrated all over France. In the meantime, Jacques and Isabel have eloped. It's so romantic. I showed Dexter the poem that Ezra Wickford wrote him, and he was relieved to know that his old pop didn't carry any hard feelings to his grave. All the talk shows want Dexter to tell his story on national television, but he keeps turning them down. I guess he doesn't want to be famous or infamous. But when Christy Lane called and asked Dexter to be her business partner, he accepted. With her business sense and Dexter's expert knowledge of the castle, I think they'll make a great team. So, you know what they say, Dad. Il n'est jamais trop tard de changer l'histoire. It's never too late to change history. Me, I'm determined to go out and enjoy this snow before some other case comes up. See you soon. Love, Nancy.
Yay! We did it. Oh, the next one is the final scene. That's the one with all the Houdini and stuff, right? The magic. Bum, 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 bum. It's such a good one. I like that one. Why are all the Nancy Drews so good? I love them all so much. I love how unique each one of them is. It's a unique experience. I don't know how I would ever choose which one is my favorite of favorites, because I like too many of them. I like all of them. Yeah. Apparently the first time we played that one, according to Steam, it took me 6 hours. I don't think we were 6 hours this time. So, you know, that's good. Improvement. Improvement. I don't think it's gonna show the trailer again, so I'll have to pull that up again. I like the layout of this one. I think the layout of this one is fun. And Hotchkiss, obviously. I think this is the only one though where we actually see Hotchkiss in person. I think after that it's just like we call her stuff. Oh, are we gonna have a trailer or is it just gonna start over again? I think it just started over again.
Rated E for everyone.
It's up to you as Nancy Drew.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up! Ha-ha!
You must be Nancy. The worry's written all over your face. Well, I'm Joe.
I'm Nicholas Falcone, solemnly sworn to lead the forces of Hadit and slay the dragon of corporate Generica.
So loud. Is it really loud for you?
Nancy Drew, Simone Mueller, don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry. The gate is electrified. Help! Nancy!
Mario!
I don't see any gun to your head, just a wad of money dangling in front of your nose.
It's more complicated than you think.
Dun dun. Dun dun.
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.